Billie Eilish has millions of fans who love her, but for years, she hated herself.
I had been so miserable for so long.
Behind the music, the singer struggled with body dysmorphia and depression, and she'd battled these feelings for years. When Billie was a little girl, she wanted to be a model, but her body held her back. I just hated my body. I would have done anything to be in a different one. I was chubby and short. Those feelings got worse when she was 13 and had to give up dancing due to an injury. Billie was devastated and didn't know how to deal with her emotions. She felt like she deserved to be in pain.
That was terrifying.
The fame accompanying her first song a year later didn't help. When anyone else thinks about Billie Eilish at 14, they think of all the good things that happened. But all I can think of is how miserable I was, completely distraught and confused. Her fans had no idea. Billie initially pretended to be fine and hid her struggles with her emotions from her followers. Eilish thought that if they saw that she was flawed, fans wouldn't love her. It made Billie her own biggest critic for years.
Every time I see an interview from that period when I was like 16, I'm like, everything I said was so stupid.
But under the spotlight of fame, it became too stressful for the singer to act like she was fine, especially because this anxiety exacerbated another condition Billie had hidden from her followers: Tourette syndrome.
I just never said anything because I didn't want that to define who I was. I didn't want it to be like Billie, the artist with Tourette's.
The more Eilish opened up about her own struggles, the more she connected with fans experiencing similar feelings. However, not everyone appreciated her transparency. Because of her dark lyrics, the singer has been branded macabre and was even accused of glorifying death. But Billie is regularly approached by fans who say exactly the opposite. They say her music helps them with their own problems. That inspired her to try to deal with her biggest inner demon: her body dysmorphia. Last year, when Billie appeared in British Vogue with a new look, it nearly broke the internet. Eilish was called fake and cringy and accused of using her body for more fame. It took the singer right back to her darkest times when she struggled with body dysmorphia. Like before, Billie initially tried to laugh it off.
This is hard to say for me, but the real reason I wore big oversized clothes back then is I was actually 2 kids stacked on top of each other trying to sneak into an R-rated movie.
But the hate kept coming. Eventually, the musician revealed the truth. In baggy clothes, Billie's body was hidden and no one could judge it, like she was wearing armor. It wasn't always like that.
Big dresses were my favorite thing when I was a kid. I would wear a dress every single day. It's really body image that tore that shit down.
Her former style made her instantly recognizable, and she wanted anonymity. The changes she made to achieve this, like a new hair color, inspired the Vogue shoot.
And it was supposed to be like a specific aesthetic for a photo shoot. And then it was like Billie Eilish's new style. And it was so weird because I was like, it's not a new style. It's one thing I wore.
Now that she's older and her body is more visible, Billie gets subjected to constant speculation about her sexuality. It started with a behind-the-scenes snap from a music video in Pride Month captioned, "I love girls." The image got over 35,000 comments, and most of them were from fans asking if she was coming out. It's not the only commentary Billie's received about her personal life. Eilish's relationship with her family also comes under scrutiny. The singer lives at home with her parents and has repeatedly called her brother Phineas her best friend. Haters think this is strange since she's old and wealthy enough to live and work on her own, but Billie chooses not to. Her family is her anchor. They inspire her and keep her grounded, because Billie is a perfectionist and she's very hard on herself.
I wanna end me.
Bad. Again.
End me.
Nope.
I wanna end me.
Boom.
Billie's family also helps physically protect her. 3 years ago, the singer's address was leaked online. Since then, superfans and stalkers regularly arrive on her doorstep. It made her afraid to leave the house.
That's my problem with the world is no matter what's going on or where you are, there's just people shove that phone in your face.
Despite this, Billie cares so much about her fans. With patience and help from her followers, she's become a role model and mental health advocate, trying to break the stigmas around depression.
It shouldn't make you feel weak to ask anyone for help, and you should be able to ask anyone for help.
Billie proves that mental illness doesn't care about fame or wealth. We all have our own demons, so don't be afraid to ask for help. Everyone deserves to be happy.